Hey guys, it's Mr. Wingerter. Thanks for checking this out. This video is all about the rules and procedures that we're going to have in our classroom. Okay? I know you're thinking, oh man, I'm in Compass. This sucks. It's going to be okay. You know, I think you'll learn a lot, and I really look forward to working with you. Okay? So don't get all beat up over that. All right? It is what it is, and we'll work for it. All right? These are some rules and procedures that we're going to have in the classroom that you're going to have to follow every day if you want to be successful. My class is fairly simple to pass, all right? All you have to do is do your work, all right? The way I like to look at it is every single day when you come into my classroom, you have 3 options, all right? Option number 1, you can sit down, you can get right to work, you can start looking at the warm-up, you can get your Chromebook out, log in and all that stuff, and start doing what you're supposed to do and do your work. If you do your work, you're going to pass my class. I promise you, okay? Some days you're going to come in and you're just going to be not feeling it. Maybe you had to stay up all last night looking after your brother or sister or something crazy happened. I don't know. All right? And you're like, look, man, I'm just not feeling it today. And you're going to put your head down. I'm going to come over and I'm going to be like, hey, you need to get to work. But if you're like, okay, I'm not going to, I'll probably just leave you alone. All right? Especially if that's not how you normally are, you know? I don't want you to do that all the time. I don't want you to do that really ever. But I can tolerate that. The one thing I can't tolerate is if you come into my classroom and you start disturbing the other students and causing disruption of the learning environment, all right? That's not what we're going to do, all right? If you do that, I'm going to have to kick you out. Because here's the deal. Education is either a right or a privilege. We're not going to squabble about whether or not it's a right or a privilege. The point is, if you think it's a right, then other students have a right to a quality education. And if you're disturbing them, then you're violating their rights. You're out. If it's a privilege, well, that's even easier to take away from you. You're out. All right? So don't do that, please. Like, work with me. I'm a very reasonable guy, okay? The other thing, restroom procedures, okay? We're going to have restroom during first period, third period, and fifth period, okay? Every odd period for 8th grade. I will take you to the restroom, I promise you, all right? We have specific times in which we're going to do that, and if it's not one of those times, then we're not going to go to the restroom, guys. So we covered restroom procedures. The other thing, you'll notice around the classroom, caution tape, okay? We have the hug box, I call it, which is right by the door. There's a box and you can see the caution tape. If you want to hug, by all means, go in there. I'll give you a hug. No, I'm teasing. The point is, don't go in there because I don't want you over by the door, all right? And I don't want you opening my door unless I ask you to. Sometimes I may be like, hey, get the door, but if I don't ask you to, leave my door alone. The other thing, my desk has caution tape around it. Don't go by my desk. Please, stay away from my desk. Don't sit in my chair. Don't get on my computer. Don't go through my drawers. Just leave the things on my desk alone and we won't have a problem, okay? The Promethean board. Don't touch my Promethean board, okay? I've had students look up crazy stuff in the past. Don't be one of those. It didn't end well for them. If you are in my 5th period class, we will have lunch from basically 11:50 to 12:30, and then I'll pick you up from lunch and then take you to your 6th period class. End of the day, it's my 7th period class, all right? It's going to be this like any other transition, all right? Mr. Lee will come, knock on the door. That's when I get to release you. And that's the key here for any release, all right? At the end of any class period, what we're going to do is I'll have your point cards all filled out. We'll put the Chromebooks away. We'll get all ready. I release you. I don't care if some bell's going off. I don't care if, some other teacher's like, come on, Wingerter, time to go. No, I release you. It's my classroom, all right? You don't get to release yourselves. If at any point you have any question or anything like that, please raise your hand. I'd be more than happy to come over and help you out. That's what I'm here for. Guys, I'm here for you, all right? For real. I mean that. You don't know me yet. Maybe you do. Maybe, you've come back, unfortunately. Regardless, I'm here for you, and that's all you need to know, and I'm going to help you. Two things you need to know about old Mr. Wingerter. All right. Number one, I'm crazy. And number two, if you let me, I will be the best history teacher that you ever will have. That's a promise. Thanks, guys.